Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be going over 6 tips how you can optimize your Instagram profile to get more bookings for your med spa, lash studio, or brow studio. My name's Nick Mays. We help med spas, brow, and lash studios get found online and get their internet marketing right. And today I wanted to just do a quick video about 6 tips how you can optimize your Instagram profile to make your customers find you online easier and to actually build a trust with your brand through your Instagram profile and how you can optimize your Instagram profile to get more bookings. So, with that being said, let's jump right into it. Let me share my screen here. All right, so today we're going to be looking at Omnia Lash Spa. We're going to look at 6 different things that they are doing right and that you can mimic for your own Instagram profile if you run a med spa, lash, or a brow studio. So let's go ahead and jump right into the tips. Tip number 1 is to post consistently. So ideally, guys, you want to be posting every day. Now, a post doesn't necessarily mean an uploaded image or video to your main profile here. A post could also be even a story. So you want to always have a story that the stories obviously disappear after 24 hours. So you want to make sure you always have new content every single day uploaded to your stories. Let's go ahead and click this one and kind of go through some of the different content that they have. So here you can see that they're advertising different specials that they're running for the month of December because obviously the holidays are coming up. So right now, different brands are advertising their specials and different ways to get new clients in the door. So very good here. They got lots of different posts, as you can see, advertising all kinds of different specials, which is great. So if you are a new, a potential new client looking for a lash studio, um, you would come here, see all these different specials that they're running, and obviously one of them would catch your eye, and then you could move on to the next step, which would be to go to their website or even send them a DM and talk about booking. Now, obviously, here you're not always going to be running specials, or you don't want to only use this for promoting different specials. You can use this for promoting like behind the scenes content, before and after photos. Honestly, what you put in here isn't super important. Again, it only stays here for 24 hours, but you want to have a variety of different things that you upload to your story on a daily basis. So as you can see here, they have different posts, to get you familiar with the brand, different products that they're offering. Here's a client before and after. So all of this definitely helps to um, get a potential client more familiar with your brand and your services, and it gives you a place where you can advertise specials um, and any other promotions that you have going on. So then that leads me into the next one. Tip number 2 is to post your client results. So again, you can do that in your stories here. You can also do that in your story highlights down here, which we will get into in just a moment. But really, you can post them here. It's just a regular post on your Instagram profile. So obviously this is the main area where your potential clients are going to come and find you, see the different things that you're posting and offering on your Instagram profile here. So one of those is client results. This really helps them get, a potential client become familiar with your work. Um, as you can see, you can do videos, you can do photos, but you really want to post before and afters, finished results, whether you do, brows, lashes, facials, Botox, just basically anything to where you can share the results so that your potential clients can see exactly, what to expect when they come in to your spa or studio and get services done by your business. So, give them, you want to definitely show off your best work here. This is really what's going to make or break whether a client decides to contact you and book an appointment with you, is when they can see successful amazing work that you've done for your previous clients. So definitely take advantage of using your main Instagram feed here to showcase your best clients' work. Now, tip number three is post behind the scenes content. So, um, again, here you don't want to only post specials. You don't want to only post client after client results after they had their services done. You want to mix it up a little bit with variety, so this gives you an opportunity to show off your staff. Maybe the owner gives you an opportunity to show the potential client that you're a real person, you have a real team. Show them what the inside of your studio looks like. Obviously with things like brows, lashes, med spas, anything where you're doing, serious procedures and, working on people's faces, things like that. They're going to want to become comfortable with you before booking an appointment with you. So, showing behind the scenes what the inside of your med spa or your lash or brow studio looks like. So they're really getting comfortable, getting familiar with your business before they ever even contact you, before they step foot into your door. So they kind of know what to expect after booking an appointment with you. They know who they're going to be seeing. They know who's the employee that is going to be providing their service. They know what the inside of your business is going to look like. This all helps build trust and helps them become more comfortable with your business before they decide to come in, book an appointment, and get a potentially high end service done by your spa or your lash or brow studio. So definitely post behind the scenes to get them. That helps them become familiar and comfortable with your business. The next one, tip number, what are we on? 4, is to make sure that you post a link in your bio. Now, I see a lot of lash and brow studios that, a lot of them don't have websites, so it'll link directly to just like a Square or a calendar, a Square appointment page where they can just go to pay or to leave a deposit, or it'll go to a calendar, or some of them don't even have a link at all here because they don't have any sort of a calendar set up or a page with their services. Now, if that's you, I would say that your first priority should be to get a website created for your business. This just helps you look more professional online. This allows Google to find your business easier, so you rank in the Google search results and the Google map results as well. And again, it just really helps you look more professional online. I mean, getting a website is super cheap and easy. If you don't have technical skills at all, there's easy drag and drop website builders like Wix.com, Squarespace.com, Weebly.com. These are all website builders that are basically just drag and drop. Even if you don't have technical skills, you can just start from a template, upload a couple of your own images, type in your own text for the relating to your business and your services, and you can literally put a website together in a matter of an hour or so. And if you don't feel like doing that, then you can always just outsource it. I mean, there's websites like Upwork and Fiverr where you can outsource getting a website built, and it's honestly, guys, it's super inexpensive. I mean, you can get a website built, especially a simple website. If you're just doing brows or lashes and you have literally one service or just a handful of services that you're providing, you can get a website put together that's maybe a 2 or 3 page website with some basic information for probably $100, $200 in a lot of cases. Again, just using a Fiverr or Upwork. You don't need the most professional site in the world. A lot of people won't visit your website, but for the people that do, it is good to have. It also gives you a place where you can integrate a calendar onto your website where you can accept deposits for your services. And you just give people a place to go to submit a contact form. You can list your phone number there, directions to your business. All of your services, and just give people more general information. And again, it really helps you stand out and look more professional compared to a lot of the lash studio. Not so much med spas, but with brow and lash studios, I see a lot, especially with the lash studios. I see a lot of people that don't, they just only have this Instagram page. Now, Instagram is one piece of your online presence, but it's not the whole thing. So You definitely want a website. Again, you can drag and drop and build your own website in a matter of an hour or two, even with no tech skills, using platforms like Weebly, Squarespace, or Wix. Or you can just pay 100, 200, maybe $300 at the most on a website like Fiverr or Upwork, and just have somebody build a website for you, and you don't have to worry about it at all. But you definitely want to link your website here. Another thing that people do, like with this Lash Studio is doing, is they have a what's called a link tree. If you're not familiar with a link tree, let's go ahead and click it here. Now, this is basically just a like what we call a landing page that just has links to different pages or websites or social media platforms that they can click on from here. So if you don't have just your normal website listed here, you have multiple. Let's say you have, a Square appointment platform, and then you have like a Calendly calendar, and then you have a website. You have like, 3 or 4 different places that people can go. That's where you would use a link tree, and then you can actually send people to different places right from this one page. You can even send people to different, like even if you do have a website and you have a booking page and a prices page, and you have multiple pages on your website, you can just even list here, click here for our prices, click here to schedule an appointment, click here to leave a deposit, click here to see some more of our work, things like that. And they can honestly all link out to different pages on your website. So obviously, Instagram gives you the option to put a link in your bio. You definitely want to use that, and either put a website or a link tree link like this here, and help people, help people take that next step. So, obviously, you're going to get direct messages through Instagram of people wanting to book or just ask you other questions, things like that. But if you also have a website, that'll give them another place where they can go to even learn more information about you, such as directions to your business, calendars that show your current availability, a place where they can go to book their appointment and then leave a deposit. You can showcase your different online reviews. So, and like I said, an Instagram is one piece of the puzzle. A website is definitely, you want to have a website so they kind of work synergistically together. Um, so moving on, tip number 5: use highlights. What the highlights are? These are stories that basically you can save onto your profile. Use highlights to showcase different information about your med spa or your brow or lash studio. So we can see here that they have them nicely categorized. So let's say you're a new client and you're on this page, and you want to learn a little bit more about this business. You can just come to the one area up here. These are stories that you can save to your profile that don't disappear after 24 hours like a normal story would. And you can, list your promos here, and these will always be here for people to click on and do your promos. Um, you can post, different client results, like here's all of the different lash results that our clients have. Here's different, behind the scenes. Here's us doing lashes. And they're all in this one category. So here's all lash lift images. So if you're interested in lash lifts, you would come here and you could just watch all these different lash lift videos, and become familiar with the services that you're about to receive, and see exactly what this procedure looks like. So that's just one example, would be the lash lift. Now, obviously here they have, it's more services. They have lip blush, microblading, lash lift. So basically, guys, what you want to do is categorize each and every different thing that you want to showcase into its own highlight. So you could even have a highlight with just client testimonials. Let's say you have clients texting you and messaging you saying, "Oh my God, I love my lashes. I love my brows. This was the best service ever." You can screenshot that, and over time, you can keep adding them to the same highlight, and you'll have a whole highlight of just client success, testimonials. You can see here they have FAQs where you can answer commonly asked questions. So this is just more real estate to promote your business, promote your services, and answer questions, additional questions that they might have. Last tip number 6 that I want to share with you guys is to follow your existing clients on Instagram. So, obviously, if you have a client, even a first time or repeat client, you want to ask them to give you a follow on your Instagram page. And what you want to do next is follow them back. Now, the reason this is important is because it keeps you at the top of their mind. So, obviously, if they're following you and you're following them, Instagram's algorithm is going to be more likely to put your posts and your stories and even notify them of new story updates, and obviously put your posts in their feed. So now after they get a service done by you, now next time, a week later, 2 weeks later, a month later, 3 months later, you keep popping up in their on their feed. They watch your stories, so you want to make sure to follow them. And that'll kind of, you always be on the top of mind every time they say, oh yeah, I do need a refill, or I do need a touch up, or if you're a med spa, it is maybe a time I should get Botox. Let me, they just popped up on my feed, so let me go ahead and give them a call. Let me go ahead and go to their Instagram, their website, get in contact with them to make a new appointment. So, the way Instagram's algorithm works and is always changing, just because somebody is following you, um, doesn't mean they're always going to see your content. Facebook and Instagram and pretty much all of these social media companies are what we call these days pay to play. So they don't want to show or all of your posts organically to your followers. They want you to pay for that. So the best way to get your content in front of your followers organically is going to be to have them follow you, you follow them back, even engaging and messaging them, liking their photos, they're liking your photos. The more engagement and interaction you have with your followers, and your specific followers, the more the Instagram algorithm is going to push your content onto their feed. So definitely have them follow you, follow them back, and this will be sure that they see all of your content, all of your updates, all of your posts, and you'll be at the top of mind when it's ready for them to reschedule. So that's it. That's the 6 tips I wanted to talk to you about today. I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions or would like to see any additional content related to this or content related to something else, that helps me create new content for this channel and help you guys out even more, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know what else you want to see from this channel. If you have any specific questions, do not hesitate to reach out to us. You can go to beautyamplified.com to learn a little bit more about our services that we provide, see some of our testimonials. You can go, I'll leave a link in the description. You can go to beautyamplified.com/free checklist, and you can actually download a free checklist and an internet marketing guide that'll help you start getting your internet marketing right by doing things like setting up your Instagram, setting up your basic website SEO, search engine optimization techniques, setting up your basic Facebook profile techniques, so to get you found on these different platforms. And again, I will leave the link below. So that's it. Until next time, let me know if you guys have any questions. I will see you soon.